Hello and welcome to my first course for learning Angular, the most popular JavaScript framework. This is a course for beginners, so if you already know how it works, you can go to the next part, which calls Angular Advanced Level version 16 to 17. Or you can watch this course to refresh your knowledge or you can get some tips that you didn't know before. Also, in this course, we will learn what Angular material is. We will build our very first single page application as well. So let's get started. First of all, let's set up a solid development environment for having the best Angular learning and working experience. Let's make sure that we have the best development experience and don't run into constant development environment problems. Keep it in mind. Right environment setup from the beginning is crucial. So what we need? We should do few steps. First, it's we need to set up a node development environment. Next one, it's we need to set up the Angular CLI or command line interface. Next one, it's we need to set up a IDE. We are going to be using VS Code by Microsoft. It's a great free IDE. Next one, it's create our first Hello World Angular application. And all of these steps we will do in this lesson. So let's begin. In your browser, you should type node and then you can see node.js.org. This is official site of the Node.js. Let's click on it and now you can see we can download Node.js long time support. Let's click on it. And now we can install Node.js. Just click next, 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 next. Automatically install the necessary tools. Mark this checkbox next and install. After it was installed, we click finish. Now we need to install necessary packages. Click any key, any key again. It's like installation of any program. Now you can see type enter to exit, enter, and it's all. Now we can check that we have a Node.js and npm. So you can press WinR if you use Windows, or you can open command line in your operation system. On Windows, we can type cmd, okay, and in this window we type node -v. As you can see, we have node with version 20, and we can check what version of npm do we have. npm -v, as you can see, version 9. Okay, next step, what we should to do, we should install Angular CLI globally. For this one, we can type npm, because we have npm already, install -g, because it's globally, Angular CLI. And we should wait. Now we can type g -help to check all commands. As you can see, it's ng-add, ng-analytics, build, cache, and so on. Now we can check what version do we have. We type ng version. For now we type n. As you can see, Angular CLI version 17, Node, package manager, our operation system, and so next we should install IDE. So for now we can close this window and open new tab in our browser, and let's type VS Code. As you can see, Visual Studio Code, it's first link, and we can download for Windows. I already have installed IDE, so you can install Visual Studio Code for your operation system. And I have already installed Visual Studio Code. So when you have Visual Studio Code, you should open terminal, new terminal, and now as you can see, it's like a operation system terminal. So we can type ng version, and as you can see, we use version 17.3. Okay. Now for creating our first single page application, we should type ng new and name of our first project. Let's type hello world and press enter. Now we should choose what styles do we prefer. For example, we can use CSS or use some preprocessor. For example, we choose SAS. No, press enter. And we have a merge conflict on path hello world Angular JSON. It's because I already have this path. And here we go. As you can see, packages installed successfully initialized Git, and for start our app, we should change directory to our hello world. So we type cd hello world, and in this directory we should type npm start ngserve, and now we can open this path in our browser. Let's open in this tab localhost 4200, and as you can see, hello world. Hello world, it's a title of our new app. And let's check how it's looked like. So we open our folder. So we open our folder hello world, and as you can see, we have some files and some folders. So this is public favicon icon, not models. VS Code, it's IDE folder, Angular, and we have some files. For example, package.json. And as you can see, we have scripts, and this is start. For building our app, we can use npm build, and we can start testing by typing npm test. We can look at it. For example, npm test. As you can see, generating browser application bundle. So this starts a testing of our app. Okay, and as you can see, we use Karma, Jasmine, Karma connected, test complete. Should render title, we have title. Should create the app was created. Should have the hello world title. So we have hello world title, as you can see. Okay, all tests were passed. 3 specs, 0 failures. It's okay. Okay, okay. As you can see, we close the window, and as you can see, 2 times we close the window, and now 3 of 3 success. Okay, we press Ctrl C and we close this terminal. Okay, next about this file package.json dependencies. We have dependencies of our app. As you can see, we use Angular animation, compiler, and so on. Version 18. And we use Angular CLI version 18 because when we install Angular CLI, we didn't choose version. And for now, version 18 is the latest version of Angular. And as you can see, it's a Karma, Jasmine for testing. It's a dev dependencies. So developer dependencies. These dependencies uses only for development. Okay, next package log.json. It's a versions of our packages, of our libraries, what we use. Okay, and in Angular.json. In this file, as you can see, we use preprocessor as CSS. It's our styles file. It's a main file with styles. And this it's for testing, and this for build. Okay, it's information about project. Hello world, it's a name of our application. Project type application, schematics, styles, what we choose. And it's when we create a build of our app. It's path final bundle. When we create bundle, we type npm build and build will be created in the folder dist. Okay, next, all files from our application will be in this folder. As you can see, it's a styles, main file, main TypeScript file, and index HTML file. It's main HTML file of our app, and as you can see, it's a body tag, and in this tag we have uproot tag. As you can see, uproot. Okay, why uproot? Because in our application app component, it's HTML file, so app it's our component. App component as CSS, it's style file of our app component spec.ts, it's a file for testing. Describe app component, and as we can see, should create the app, should have the hello world title, should render title. We have three tests. It's unit tests. We already saw these tests, and this is our main file of our component. And as you can see, uproot, it's selector. So in this file, uproot, we select component. As you can see, selector, uproot. Template URL, it's where we have HTML component, our template. Style URL, we can use just string, or we can use array of strings. In this way. And for example, another file of our CSS styles. Okay, URL or URLs. Okay, this is title of our application, and as you can see, it's a variable title, and in this part of our app we can find this way. As you can see, hello and our title variable. Okay, so we can just close this way. Like this way, and we can clear and type npm start and can open localhost. As you can see, hello world. So this is our template. We can remove this string and look at this hello world. So in the next lesson, I will show you the structure of the project and we will install Angular material for our project. And then I will show you two versions of spelling Angular for version 17 and older. We will discuss structural and attribute directives, Angular lifecycle hooks, not all, but main lifecycle hooks. Also, I will show you from component to template binding, from template to component binding, and two-way binding. And this is all for today. I really appreciate for watching. Please subscribe. Please like this video and see you in the next lesson.